Landon Freetag gets the start today. First pitch is on there for a strike. Pitch misses outside. Pitch misses outside for ball two. Curveball in there. Evens it up 2-2. Curveball just misses upstairs. Payoff pitch. Gonna get him looking for strike three. Pitch misses downstairs for ball one. Pitch in the dirt for ball two. Ball three's in the dirt. Pitch catches the outside corner for strike one. Pitch misses outside for ball four. First pitch is in there for strike one. Foul ball. 0-2 count. Curveball gets him halfway swinging. Strike three. 0-2 away. Curveball in there for strike one. Pitch misses inside. Runner goes. Joaquin digs that one out of the dirt, so won't be able to throw. Foul ball. 2-2 count. Curveball gets him strike 3, inside corner. Good first inning there for Landon. Walks 1, strikes out 3. Oh, Gavin Guajardo going to lead things off for shallow water in the bottom of the second.
Little late to the game here, Lance. Detour on the highway on the way in today.
Yeah, me too. I usually try to get here early to get everything set up, and I got it done just in time. First pitch to Gavin misses.
Said there was a big accident on the highway yesterday.
There was one person was killed and one's in the hospital.
That's terrible. Little bit new decoration on the field here. Recognizing the seniors, I would guess.
Yes, sir. It's senior night tonight. 3 balls to Gavin.
Field looks good. Nice and green. It's pretty out there.
No doubt. Pitch down there. Right down the middle.
Flags blowing in the outfield.
Yeah.
Hasn't been windy all day, but
Oh.
it is now.
Yeah, clouds are starting to build up.
They are.
Swing, foul tip to G.
Way ahead on that pitch. Yes, two different meteorologists said severe storms this evening, but I'm not seeing anything on my phone.
No, not yet. I think it's going to be later. Gavin swinging a miss on that pitch.
Little aggressive there. Just gotta sit back a little bit more. Pitch is not coming in real fast. We've said this before. We struggle with slower pitches than we do with fast pitch.
Yeah, seems like be a common theme this year. We'll bring up Manning.
Just outside. Will that go down as one of the most famous quotes in all sports?
I believe so.
Just a bit outside.
Pitch misses off the plate for ball 2. Pitch upstairs, ball 3.
Now, I don't know if you're the same here, Lance, but I'm really hoping this Roosevelt pitcher does good. Because I don't know if they have another.
All right.
So
Yeah.
we want him to throw strikes. Yeah, that was
Ball
close.
4. Yeah, it was. Manning was waiting for the ump to make the call. We'll bring up Caden. Yeah, I don't see any spare players in the dugout over there. Maybe one hidden back there.
Let's see, Manning just threw off 3 pieces of equipment. Well, I think he's stopped now. He's at first, and I imagine on the first pitch he'll be running. There he goes.
Pitch outside in the dirt.
Almost like that pitcher knew.
Oh, he's going to
Also,
take.
Yeah, good, way good for base running right there.
Take 2 bases.
Hey, why not? Squirts way to the right. Manning turns and looks and recognizes that catcher's not even to the ball yet. Takes off running for third. Good base running. Gotta enjoy aggressive base running.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Caden's going to drive that one. The ball dropped. Recovered, though, and time to throw him out at first.
Sharply hit. Gets there quick to that second baseman. Had a chance to stab it in the air, but gets glove on it, knocks it down, and makes a good throw to first. 1 out. Actually, 2 outs.
It's going to bring up Joaquin. First pitch behind him.
Over the top of his head.
You see him, he stuck his hand up there for just a second and then dropped it.
Don't want to see him touch that with his hand.
Curveball misses off the plate.
I was told that Joaquin caught an inning on for varsity the other night.
Yes, sir. G played third. Ball upstairs.
Come to end of the regular season here. Coach kind of looking for some extra players probably to go into the playoffs for varsity. A few tryouts. Maybe take a few of them, or maybe take all of them.
3-0 to Joaquin. Oh, there it is, right down the middle.
And we want to see that.
Yeah.
We don't want to see walks. We want to see guys getting good hits here. gap in left center.
Pitch catches the outside corner.
Good job framing by that catcher right there. I think that ball's 6 inches off the plate, but he brings it back over the corner. Did you see that stat? There was 1,014 missed calls in the MLB during that 1 week span.
No.
1,014 missed calls.
Joaquin loses his bat as he fights that one off.
I was wondering, so is that the guy in Deck's job to go get the bat? He's supposed to go get the ball.
I guess so.
Go get the bat too.
We hadn't seen that this year.
Good job, Connor. He's like, I got you, Joaquin.
Payoff pitch. Upstairs. Joaquin's going to draw the walk. And he's hearing it from the dugout. Says, here's when you throw the bat.
I think that was Bryce. Pitch runner for Joaquin at first.
Yes, sir.
Colton Myers.
I'll bring up Connor. Chopper going to get through third. It's going to bring in a run. Connor gets the RBI.
Good job, Connor. He's normally number 7. I think this uniform, he wears that is 7.
Yeah, getting Connor either 1 or 7, depending on the uniform.
Yeah. Well,
bring
Thane is back playing, and he wears number 1.
It's true.
I think there is one uniform, though, that they don't have a 7. So
Runner's going.
Double steal here. That was a called steal even before the ball went by the catch, but they were running. Once again, staying aggressive on the base paths. Until you see something from a catcher, why not?
Oh, yeah. I'm stealing. Especially throwing into the wind like that.
Did you see on Sunday how the Rangers-Dodger game ended?
I did not. I was on the road.
Yeah, Wyatt Langford stole second. He gets there in time, but he pops up off the bag, comes off the bag. It didn't look like the tag was on him, and it looks like he gets his toe down in time. The call on the field was out. They go back and review it, and everybody thought he was safe.
Really?
But MLB, in their review process, still called him out.
Gotcha. No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's like, why have review if you're still going to be
right?
But aggressive base running there would have put him in scoring position with a chance to tie the game.
Pitch is in the dirt.
He's going to go. Good.
Colton's coming.
Aggressive base running there. Like to see Colton get down there.
Yeah, no doubt.
A little too close right there to be standing up. Him and Coach Williams had that timed up at third. You could hear Coach Williams. As soon as that ball pops out of his glove, he's like, go, 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 go.
Mm-hmm. 3-1 count to Trenton. Swing and a miss.
Pulled his head up there a little bit, maybe wanting to watch where that's
Yeah.
going to go, but keep that head down.
Last time we played this team, Trenton got him a home run.
That is correct. He's going to have to go to right field tonight.
Yeah. Pitch is in the dirt. Trenton draws the walk.
Now, you and I both played some golf this past weekend. One thing I learned for sure is keep your head down. Do not look up. Let the other people find where your ball's going.
Right.
You pull your head up, and you're most likely going to miss the ball. I did plenty of that.
Bring up cash. There it goes. Upstairs. They're going to throw it. A little fake throw to second and throw down to third.
Now, remember in Roosevelt, they did that same play right there, and he launched it over the third baseman's head, which scored a run. Good job by the third baseman there, knocking it down. That's the guy that took one off his face over there. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. Tough kid, evidently.
He is strong. He looks strong. Yep, they're going to be aggressive again.
Connor, yep.
Connor way too fast.
Yeah.
Any pass ball for Connors, usually he's going to score.
Swing and a miss on that curveball. Yeah, no game changer video today. This game, for some reason, isn't on the schedule, so without that, I can't video it. But still doing the YouTube broadcast. Curveball misses inside.
So I do have a trivia question for you today, Lance.
All right.
You want it now or you want it later?
Now, because it may take me the rest of the game to get it right.
Okay. Let's wait for this pitch and we'll get it in.
Pitch inside. Trenton's going to come in to score.
Yeah, they are punishing this catcher.
Yep.
Poor guy. I mean, it's everything that just goes off any direction, any speed, whatever, they're scoring on him. Bring up Cruz, the bat here. Okay. There are 8 teams in honor of the NBA playoffs right now that are going on. There are 8 teams in the NBA that don't have a basketball in their logo.
Oh, gosh.
Don't have a basketball in their logo. We'll throw that one out for everyone.
The Bulls.
The Bulls, very good.
Yep.
Bulls is one of them. I don't know if I can remember all of them, so might have to look it up myself. My brother gave me this one the other day. I have to apologize the other day on the colors of black in the uniform that are not, uniforms without red or blue. I said the Yankees. The Yankees is not correct. That's navy blue.
Well, that's what when you were saying that.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, man, I could have, but it is a dark blue for sure.
I had to go look that up. And then also we said Detroit Tigers, and that is also navy blue.
Gotcha.
So I said there was 9 teams. There's only 7. So there's 8 teams in the NBA that don't have a basketball in their logo.
Pitch outside.
We got the YouTube going. The chat's open, so if you want to help Lance out, chime in and help him out.
I'm a visual guy, so I need like a piece of paper and a pen to start listing them.
Just keep going through the teams.
Foul ball.
Spurs, very good.
Yep.
Spurs is another one. So we got 2 out of the 8 now.
No, never mind.
Which one? I don't believe Sacramento's one.
Ball gets by the shortstop. It's going to bring in another run.
Hit by Cruz.
Well, we wait for 2 outs to start putting runs on the board.
So the Kings they have a basketball in the background. Yeah. Golden State is 1. Very good.
So I was about to say.
That's number 3.
About Seattle.
Seattle doesn't have a team anymore, Lance, for about 5 years now.
That shows
maybe
how much.
10.
I haven't watched basketball since Jordan retired. Yeah. Yeah, he's spinning a basketball.
Yeah, Celtics, the leprechaun is holding a basketball.
Big lead there by Cruz at second.
I just face Cruz.
No, Hell, they were trying to get the pitcher's attention, and
Almost like Cruz held up there a little bit to make the play close. I mean, like he wanted to slide,
yep.
So,
Uh,
yeah.
Hey, how many we got so far?
3.
That's it.
Yep.
Dang it.
Toronto. We guessed Toronto, and I believe Toronto. Let me check here. I think
Pitch is in the dirt.
that is a no. That's the Raptors, right?
Yes, sir.
I think that's a no.
Yeah, his arm's too short to hold the basketball. Pitch catches the inside corner to Bryce. Swing and a miss. Big cut there by Bryce. And,
there's that wild throw.
Yep. Good back up there by the shortstop.
Bryce pulling his head a little bit here. Got to really dig that head down. Keep your head down.
Payoff pitch here.
Takes it inside.
Yep.
A little close for me right there.
I agree. Well,
a hard ball to swing at there.
Yeah,
running
no
in
doubt.
on his hands.
Not much you can do with it.
And an inside-out swing for sure.
I thought he was going to ring Bryce up because he turned his head like he was about to.
We were talking about Bryce lifting his head there. I said, Bryce, you're lifting your head. And he said, well, Dad, Mike Trout lifts his head. I said, well, Mike Trout's hitting like .76 right now.
Really?
Yeah, Mike Trout's not having a good start to the season. A lot of home runs. I think he's got like 6 or 7 home runs, but just not hitting real good.
Landon Freitag up the bat. And
how about 50
Cruz.
games? Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good.
Cruz comes in to score.
Yeah.
And Bryce, aggressive running, goes to third.
I like it.
Pass ball, man. We're taking 2 bases. 50 games so far in the MLB, and Jock Peterson doesn't even have an RBI.
Right.
I mean, miserable start for him.
How do you have time to keep up with all this?
You know what? Bryce and I watch a lot of sports.
Gotcha.
I did go to 2 Ranger games over the weekend.
Right.
We went to the Rangers and Dodgers. Really fun series to watch. There wasn't a lot of scoring. The first game, Dodgers won 3-0. The second game, Adolis Garcia walks it off with a home run in the 9th. And then the last game on Sunday, we didn't go to that game, but it was only 1-0.
Gotcha. Swing and a miss there by Landon.
But what's really fun about Dodgers and Rangers is, I mean, I grew up a Dodger fan as a young kid, and then, when we moved to Texas, transitioned into a Rangers fan. So I know that both teams are very good. It's fun to root for both teams.
Yeah.
Of course, I was rooting more for the Rangers.
3-1 count to Landon. Pitch is in the dirt, so Landon's going to draw the walk. We up Connor Loafman.
As could be expected, as we did in the previous Roosevelt game. Looks like everybody's going to get an at-bat today.
Yeah.
It's good to see. Some of these kids have not seen live pitches for a while.
No, for sure.
The game canceled last week, and then the Idalou game being a little more of a close game.
Pitch down the middle for strike 1.
I know Coach Williams mentioned that he was a little upset that he didn't get some of those kids some at-bats in that Idalou game. Just kind of wishing that he maybe put some subs in a little bit earlier. That's what's really nice here about Shallwater. I mean, these coaches are fans of these kids.
Yeah.
They're not just coaches, but they're fans also. I mean, they're super supportive. They're constantly high-fiving. They're giving each other hugs, trying to pick each other up.
Foul ball. So,
Landon was going on that
yeah,
one.
he was.
He's got to go back, start all over.
Curveball misses off the plate.
Bryce over there on third's just praying for a pass ball. I mean, his secondary is halfway down the line. 6-0 Mustangs. Runners on first and third, 2 outs.
Curveball
There it
misses.
is.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Here comes
coming.
Bryce.
Yeah,
Gets dirty.
Takes about half the chalk from the batter's box with him.
Yeah. And they're going to switch it around.
Apparently they must have something of a 7-point agreement. You know, he scores 7, I'm going to switch it out. Go to the top of the second, 7-0.
Billy, you are correct with the Spurs.
So we had Minnesota. Minnesota was a guess. That's correct. And then the Rockets. That is also correct. So I think that's 4 now that you guys have gotten. 76ers. Very good. That's another one. Their logo is just a 76. So that gets you up to 5 now.
3 more to go.
The Nets changed their logo recently, and it does have a basketball behind it. Yeah, it's a basketball with a B in front of it. So one of these teams, or one of the remaining 3, maybe 2 of them, one of them has won a championship of recent. The other one I know has not. Landon comes out to pitch second inning, starts out 2-0. Haven't seen Landon pitch in a while.
No, you said they are pitching what, once every 10 days, 2 weeks?
More 2 weeks these days. You know, starting pitching's gone deep. I mean, every game, and they're only getting 4 or 5 innings per game.
Right.
Ooh, good hit. That's just foul. So in the Friday night game that we went to for the Rangers, Josh Young ended the game with a ball that was hit down the third baseline. It bounced foul, but when it hit the ground, it hit dirt and went over the base. And Josh didn't run it out to first, and it was a double play.
Gotcha.
And he was, very upset. Of course, us baseball fans are upset with Josh for not running it out.
Right.
Just run it out.
Yeah.
You can argue it afterwards. Right. You can't argue it if you don't get there. We saw that with Jonah Heim last year, on the pass ball. He thought it was a dip, and they scored, the other team scored to beat the Rangers. That ball's going to get on.
It's going to hit him.
We saw Jonah Heim, that ball got past him, and Jonah, argued with the ump, and the run comes in and scores. They lose the game. Actually, I think Jonah Iron actually came back that game and hit a home run to win it. But I
Gotcha.
mean, he shouldn't have argued.
Yeah.
I mean, he should say, okay, argue it after when the play's dead. But that ball right there, that down right field line, that was real close.
Yeah.
You got to run that out, you know. I mean, if it's fair, I mean, you're standing on third. If it's foul, well, you get another bat.
Right.
Good pitch right there.
Yep.
Outside corner.
Big lead over at first. Lannon's going to throw over there and
Got him.
get him. Yep.
Easy call for the ump there. That ball was placed perfectly.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
Agree.
Landon didn't hardly have to sweep at all. I mean, he just caught it and placed the tag on the runner. It's a good throw.
That's got to be some kind of stat. Brother to brother pick off.
I think they've had 2 this year so far, maybe 3. Good pitch.
Yeah.
Can't see that on video. I mean, that starts right at his waist and then breaks in the dirt. It's a ball, but I mean, that's usually you get a swing at that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Good job by Joaquin trying to frame there. Doesn't quite get the frame, but the call, but it was a good frame.
Yep, that's closer. Oh. I like that pitch.
Yeah, it's a great pitch. You know, all the great hitters in the MLB all say that they start out there hitting in the off season on the outside corner and then work back across the. You have to learn to hit that outside pitch. And as a pitcher, you got to learn how to throw that pitch.
Yeah, right.
Because you're going to get a lot of people out on that outside corner.
Curveball stays upstairs. Dude, I like the horseshoe on the baseball field. We need to have that.
I think it should stay there. Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, it is cool. It kind of disguises. It disguises that lip a little bit that we've talked about too. That's slick. You know, automatically when I got here, I was like, "Wow, this is nice. What happened? What's different?" But it's obvious. Of course, full of senior numbers. You know that. Big senior staff on varsity.
Last year there was 3.
Oh wow.
And that was it.
Just heard that Gurney.
Do it. Yeah. Last year I think they had their full names and numbers in there. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, good pitching by Landon.
Yep.
Just heard that Gurney just signed with Amarillo State.
I saw that. Yeah.
So, congratulations to Gurney and his family. Moving on to play at the next level. Go to the bottom of the second, 7-0 Mustangs.
Connor Lupin going to lead things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch behind Connor.
And not what we were hoping for, but a new pitcher for Roosevelt. They got one that throws some strikes and the rest don't throw a lot.
Yeah.
So if you see a strike, you better hit it.
Yeah, you better hammer it.
This is where time limit kind of hurts you a little bit because you probably don't get a lot of more innings after this.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, 3-0 to Connor.
Also, where it kind of hurts our varsity a little bit, these games late in the season, they need good competition going into the playoffs.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know what they're going to see today, but Littlefield will give them a little competition later in the week.
Well, Connor draws the leadoff walk. Colton going to see his first at bat today.
Come on, Colton. Hopefully he gets a strike here or something that he can drive.
There it is.
Boy, Colton.
Way to call it.
Yeah. I like it.
Connor's going to hold up at second.
Sat back on that pitch and drove it right over the shortstop's head. Good job, Colton. It's going to bring up everybody's favorite Drake.
Yep. First pitch going to drop in there for a strike.
It's almost like
slow. That's what I was about to say. It almost looked like a slow pitch softball pitch. Like a rainbow coming in there.
I'd have been crushing that one. Of course, I probably would have popped it out through
runner's going.
Yep. Try it again. Jake's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And he swings at that one. It's just a little outside an eye. Poor Drake there.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not dropping another one in on me.
Pitch outside. Catcher doesn't even try to get it. Block it.
Connor Lopman hesitated there a little bit, and that ball bounced back pretty
Yeah,
clean,
yeah, it did. And when you're up 7-0, man, there's no.
I don't know. We've learned from Coach Williams 7-0 means.
Well, yeah, I agree.
He stays aggressive out there, which these kids that don't get to play as much. It's just as important for them to see, good live action.
Yeah. Pitch outside. Gonna get past the catcher. Yeah, he's coming.
And that catcher just walked back to the backstop. We were discussing in the booth here a little earlier. You can see the pitcher's number. It's 11, and it looks like 2 pieces of gray tape.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned that. I think that's like a good idea for a uniform.
Yeah, I like it.
Purposely print it so it looks like gray tape on the back. Attaboy, Drake.
Drake
goes opposite way. Looks like it's going to be foul.
Foul. Pitch outside. Drake's going to draw the walk.
Straight back that time.
Jared Behill going to get his first at bat today.
Now, did they bring in some new dirt for the mound, or is that just wet?
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks darker, does it
Yeah,
not?
yeah, no, I agree. Pitch is gonna hit Jared.
How many times has Jared been hit this year?
A lot.
He's like, no,
Wait.
please, I want to hit. What's going on here? He's just kind of like, hey, do you
Like,
want to go to
there you
first, or do you
go.
want to hit? And he's like, I'd rather hit. I'm just like, hey,
It didn't hit you hard enough. You don't get to take your
No.
base.
Jared's been hit a lot this year. Come on, Jared, get your hit now.
Oh, that was
your
it.
chance right there. Kind of like sitting at the blackjack table, you know. That was your blackjack. Now
Yeah,
it's gonna be a while before you get another one.
Pitch misses off the plate.
2-1 now to Jared. No outs. Runners on second and third.
There it is.
Way out in front. God, these batters need to move way up in the box, which he does right now. You can see his back foot now. Yeah, he's as far up almost as he can get now.
Yeah, I agree. He is.
Sit out, count 1, 2, and then swing. Oh, and he's going to get hit.
That's going to hit him.
Is it possible to get hit twice in one at bat?
You just saw it.
Jared just got hit twice in one at bat. Umpire let him stay in the box, and how does he get rewarded? Well, you get hit again. Bases are loaded now for Gavin White. Come on, Gavin. Get you an RBI here. Yeah.
Well,
that ball bounces straight back. Right back to the catcher.
pitch inside to Gavin.
All right, don't forget, we still got the trivia going
Yeah.
on. We're missing 3 teams. The Cavaliers, very good. Yes, Cavaliers is 1, so now we're down to 2. So you guys have gotten 6 out of the 8. The Pistons has a ball behind it, yes. So that's not one of them. No, Oklahoma Thunder have a ball behind theirs, yes.
Pitch is in there for strike 1. Gavin fouls that one off.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, it was
I thought it was
close.
going to drop in.
I did too.
I guess it stayed up enough. Gavin gets the walk and an RBI.
Yeah, I'm with you. I thought that was a strike as well. Or close enough to be called a strike anyway. I'm bringing up Hagen.
Haven't seen Hagen for a little bit.
No.
Nice to see him drive one over the first baseman's head here.
Fouls that one off.
Good cut there.
See ya. 0-1 count to Hagen. Pitch behind him. Hammers that one foul down the first base line.
That's a good cut right there.
Yeah, I like it.
Sharply hit ball. Just a little foul right there.
Just looking at the radar, storms are starting to pop up. Pitch, we're upstairs.
Supposed to be a possibility of some hail, so if you're out there and need to tuck some things away, you might want to tuck a few things away.
Yeah, we were getting everything under cover this afternoon.
Ooh, that's another one. Just don't like to see those close ones taken.
Oh, full count to Hagen.
If you get rung up, I mean, make sure that it is.
Yeah, go down swinging.
Yeah. Especially in a game like this.
Oh, just jams
right in
him.
on his hands. Good pitch by the pitcher. Just ran it right in on his hands. All he could do is just kind of try to inside out and catches it on the inside of the bat. And no power behind that. One out.
Yep. Thane steps up to the plate. First pitch to him's in the dirt. Pickoff attempt.
You know, it's been warm all day, and now you feel that cool air coming in. That's what stirs these storms up. More moist air out of the southeast. It's that cool air coming from the northwest. Starts churning everything.
Pitch over Thane's head for ball
Bryce
2.
and I drove home Saturday night from the Dallas area. We had to just miss a tornado in Clyde, Texas, just outside of Abilene. Terrible thunderstorms through that area. You know, his pitches aren't far off. I mean, everything's kind of right around that area. It's just not in the strike zone. There it is, right there. Drops in for a strike. See if he can throw back-to-back strikes here. See Thane go right back up the middle here.
Yep, there it is. Swing and a miss. Full count to Thane. Bases loaded. Pitch inside.
Draws a walk. And an RBI.
Yeah. Holt gonna get his first at bat today.
We got time, and he's gonna bring out another pitcher.
Yep.
We'll take a little break here as he warms up, and hopefully see more strikes.
Oh, Holt Hawkins comes up to bat with the bases full. Pitch outside for ball one.
Of all the balls we could have come home on, that was the one.
Yeah.
That one got the furthest away.
Yeah, they're starting to pop up.
Bases are low. There's one out. 2 balls, no strikes. Holt up to bat.
Pitch in the dirt for. Everybody's gonna move up 90 feet. Sounds like it's raining with all the spikes walking
I love that sound.
underneath us.
One of those sounds that you know it's baseball season when
Right,
the metal spikes hit cement. I'm just going to change out the ball. He thinks it's the ball's fault. This pitcher keeps going to his mouth with the ball. Do you notice that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks weird. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was swinging for the fences there. Yeah, keep that head down. Colton, keep it down. Or this Holt.
Yeah, it's weird. He looks like he's going to pitch out of the windup and then goes to the stretch.
A swing through strike there. Comes back with 2 strikes in a row.
I don't know if I've ever seen this before.
This is different, yeah. He starts like that, and then he just goes to set and then pitches.
Swing and a miss.
Wow. Hey, watch it hit your bat.
Oh, Bryce Cooper up to bat. Pitch in the dirt.
Runner coming home. Gavin,
Gavin's
get down.
come
Gavin.
home.
Nope. Runner on third now for Bryce. Yeah, see that right there? It's almost like he's adjusting something in his mouth. That's going to clear the bases.
Yep. Yeah, I've never seen anything like this.
It's very different, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Well, now there's nobody on. He can do whatever he wants.
Well, true.
But, yeah, he starts out like a wind-up, and yeah, he always goes to his mouth for something. Doesn't
lop it off.
Yeah. Come on, drive it hard.
Well, 3-1. Bryce. Fouls that one straight back. Bryce giving the look like he wanted that one.
He knew he missed that one. You talk to major league players, and they always say that, you know. That was a foul, but I should hit it.
Yeah. Well, Bryce draws the walk.
He could be going two straight out of the gates here.
Yeah, nobody.
He's got to stop it first.
Bring up Landon.
Yeah, Bryce gets the walk there, but I'm knowing him, he wanted that hit, and he knows the pitch that he missed. I was talking about that. Major league players talk about that all the time. Hey, just missed that one.
Right.
2 outs.
Landon hits that one to third, gets underneath his glove.
Bryce turns hard at second base. Coach Williams throws up the stop sign, says stay there.
He probably could have made it. Gonna bring G back up.
G struck out his first time up the bat, so he's wanting one back here. Looking for him to really drive one here.
Pitch misses outside.
Wind picks up.
Yep. Ooh. Connor gonna come pinch run for Landon at first.
You want somebody pitch running for you. That's the person.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
cow, he's quick.
Pitch inside.
G gets hit by that pitch, but he's not going to take his base. Coach Williams says, get over here. So let's talk to him about something. Maybe he's going to try a squeeze here, suicide squeeze.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think with first open, it's perfect time to practice it. Saw Idalou do this last week, and it was successful for him.
Yeah, won the game with it.
Yeah. It's well executed. That pitch was up, too.
No doubt, yeah.
That kid got that ball down. I wouldn't doubt that we don't see it right here.
Pitch misses low.
Three 3-0 to G. I'd imagine he has the green light here. He gets a pitch right down the middle. He's got to swing at.
Nope, that won't be it.
Nope. Bases are going to be loaded for Manning here. Doesn't look like Coach Williams wants to talk to him. He knows that Manning knows what to do. Bases loaded. This is kind of what Manning likes. They talked about Adolis Garcia, in that moment. He relishes those opportunities.
Yeah.
I think Manning's the same way, right here. He loves this opportunity.
Yep. Pitch is in the dirt.
With that walk-off the other day, Adolis ties Juan Gonzalez for most walk-off home runs as a Ranger.
Really?
Should have used that as a trivia question.
Yeah.
Right? Bad ricochet there for the catcher. Hits the top of the brick fence in the back. Pops straight up. Now back on the field. 2-0. Right here, looking for Manning to drive something. Probably left center gap here, or beat the left fielder.
Oh, there it is. Fouls it back.
Is it one of those that you say, I don't know how I missed it.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. He got the pitch. All right, now I think this pitcher stays away from him, and watch Manning now going in the right center gap.
Oh, pitch in the dirt. Another reason you don't want to miss it. That may be the only one you get close.
3-1 now. Anything close here, man, it's probably swinging the bat.
Nope.
Yeah, not even close.
Not close.
And that's going to be
Yeah.
salmon run, so they're going to
Oh,
change
they're
it.
gonna.
Looks like
They gotta make sure he touches first, and then. Yep, they're gonna swap it out.
Switch them out. Got to get this in because there's some definitely feels like some weather coming in. Go to the top of the third, 14-0 Mustangs.
Oh, some defensive changes for the Mustangs. Getting.
First base is Bryce. Second base is Holt. Shortstop's Cruz. Third base is Drake. Looks like Colton's at center. Gavin White's in right. And Connor Loafman in left. Looks like Connor.
I think so. Pull out the binoculars if we need to, but I think that's him.
Joaquin's still behind the plate. Landon's still on the mound.
Curveball's going to get him.
Just really could see that in his delivery, couldn't you not?
Mm-hmm.
That hand just really cocks and then flips through. Good pitch by Landon there.
Swing and a miss. Oops. You like the no batting glove look?
I do.
Old school?
I really do. I think Wade Boggs.
Yeah.
No batting gloves. Let's see if we can go through some of the more famous players who didn't use gloves. I think John Olerud. Remember John Olerud?
Yeah, I do.
The Mets. No gloves. Josh Young used to do no batting gloves, but I noticed the other day he does have one glove on. One glove has, or one hand has a glove, one doesn't.
Strike two.
I want to say Don Mattingly. Was Don Mattingly in no gloves?
I want to say so, yes. Curveball chopped to first. Bryce going to handle it. Step on first.
Got to throw it around. Good play by Bryce there. He patiently waited for that ball. Let it take the long hop, kind of backed up a step there, grabs the ball, and tells the pitcher, I got this.
Yeah, I liked it.
Here's another no batting gloves.
Swing and a miss there.
It's even better when they reach down and grab dirt, and rub it in their hands and then grab the bat.
Yeah. Curveball in there for strike two.
Landon working quick right now. He wants a fourth inning.
Sidearm, gonna get him.
Oh, he drops down. Little cleanup work here left to do, and there it is. Good pitch there by Landon. A little bit
I
of a
like it.
sidearm and a curveball at it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Takes us to the bottom of the third inning, 14-0 Mustangs.
We hadn't seen him do that before.
That's the first time I've seen him do it, yeah.
Taking lessons from Cruz.
Yeah. Cruz definitely got that in his repertoire. Okay, so let's talk about the trivia. So there's 3 teams left.
Okay.
2 of them have won championships. One of them has not won a championship. One of them has probably one of the better basketball players to ever play the game. I think they've won 2 championships of late.
So I haven't watched basketball since Jordan retired for the second time.
The team I'm talking about is the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah. Okay.
Lance, you like to hunt?
I do. Should have said Darvin Ham used to pay for him, a tech guy. Then I would have been like, oh yeah.
I did know that. I'm sorry, I didn't know that one.
Yeah. Okay.
So the Bucks don't have a basketball, just a deer.
Yep.
You know, a deer. Both Lance and I like to hunt, so deerhead is something we like to see.
Hey, we'd say the Raptors.
The Raptors are a no. I think the Raptor does have a basketball in his hand.
That's right.
I don't think. I'm pretty sure he does. He has a basketball in his hand. One of these teams, I met one of their players one time at the Dallas airport. He didn't finish his career at this city, but he started there. He finished playing for the Houston Rockets. Very good player. Clyde the Glide Drexler. So do you know where he started out at?
Portland.
Portland, yes. Portland Trailblazers. No basketball in the logo for Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah,
just a kind of a swoosh thing, whatever it is.
See, I was thinking there was a basketball in the circle.
No.
But no, it's red and black.
Just a swoosh.
Yeah.
All right, you got one more. I don't believe this team has ever won a basketball championship. One of the very famous dunkers in the NBA played for this team.
Oh, Atlanta.
Yes, the Hawks. Very good job.
Yep. Talking about Dominique.
Dominique Wilkins, yes. So the Hawks don't have a basketball logo. So
that's
you
right.
got all 8 of them. Good job.
With some help.
That's all right. We're going to have to start doing phone a friend and, ABCD choices.
Well, we only have one more game left. And our broadcast career is probably over.
Yeah. Next year, both their boys are anticipated to be playing on varsity.
Yeah.
Turn it over to Shallow Water Sports Network.
I may do some this summer. We'll see.
Yeah, we do have some summer ball to play still.
One to Caden Freetag.
Shallow Water's putting together a summer league team. Playing some of the tournaments in the area. Looks like Landon Freetag's day is probably done pitching. Connor Loafman warming up in the pen. We go another inning, which we should. Most likely after 7 runs are scored.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Well, 3-1 to Caden.
So Lance, my father-in-law, is actually here at the game today with us.
Oh, really?
He's legally blind, so I'm hoping that he's listening to the broadcast right now.
Gotcha.
Murray, if you are, raise your hand up so we can see you.
Yeah. Where is he?
He's right down there in the front, the green shirt.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he doesn't have his ear pods in today. He listens to us quite often.
Yes, sir.
I know my brothers listen to us in St. George, Utah. Always a big fan of the broadcast.
We appreciate it. Joaquin up to bat. That was a hit and run. Joaquin was pointing at Caden like, why didn't you go? Swings at that one in the opposite batter's box.
We've seen him do that this year. He's not going to be.
Yep, and that one's going to hit him.
For not hitting it at the pitch on a hit and run. Little did he know he was going to get hit by the next pitch.
Right.
He's like, Coach, he's going to get down there either way. Brings up Connor Shires.
Yes, sir.
Connor got a nice hit in his first at bat.
Surely they're not going to make Connor bunt, are they?
I think so.
He's got the bunt signal more than anybody this year.
Nope. I'd appreciate Coach Williams still coaching this game up.
Oh, yeah.
Down the dugout, a little help for the guy at second. Everybody's eyes on the field. 14-0 game.
Oh, runner goes. Hey, he does. He squares the bunt, thrown at his head.
If he wanted to, he could have taken that one.
Yep.
But he didn't want to take it. Now he doesn't have to bunt.
Right, that's right.
And that's what we're squeezing here. Speaking of that squeeze, Coach Parrish said that was one of the most difficult losses he's had in his career.
Yeah.
He said that one stung.
Yeah. Caden gonna come home.
Takes about 5 steps and then he's touching home.
Long strides there.
He was striding out there.
Yeah, that one was tough for sure, no doubt.
I ran both of their district records to 9-1.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they're both still tied right now. Shallowater will win the district though. Scored more points. I think their point differential is better.
Gotcha.
Got to beat Littlefield. Got to beat Roosevelt. Roosevelt most likely an easy game, but Littlefield can be a little bit of a challenge.
Connor draws a walk. Joaquin's going to try to steal home. He is. Showing the speed.
He's not afraid to make them re-chuck the field.
I'm going to bring up Trenton.
Just don't slide in the horseshoe. I think those are painted on, though, aren't they?
Yes, sir. Hits that one to right field. Right fielder wasn't even paying attention.
That's going to drop. He's got a chance for 3 here.
Nope.
I'm going to hold him.
I'm going to hold him up at 2.
Good inside-out swing there by Trenton. Just kind of pushes that one to right field. Gets himself a double.
I'll bring up Cash.
So is his name spelled C-A-S-H?
Yes, sir.
I have a nephew. His name is Cash, and it's C-A-C-H-E.
Gotcha.
Named after the Cache Valley in Utah.
Gotcha.
Real pretty valley up in northern Utah. Coach Paris asked Bryce the other day if I was from Utah, and I said, please no.
Nope.
I was actually born in Arizona and grew up most of my years in Texas, though.
Gotcha.
Went to school at BYU in Utah, so I do know the area. Not from Utah. Ball bounces way away. Nobody going on this one. Connor could have if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Three and 0 now to Cash. Imagine he's got the green light here.
Cash, draw the walk. I'm going to load him up for Cruz.
I don't know about you, Lance, but I'm swinging at that last pitch.
Yeah. I give it the old softball. I don't want to walk swing.
Yeah. Well, they're going to make another pitch and change.
Well.
Take a little break here as he warms up.
Cruz steps up with the bases loaded. First pitch behind him.
There's no outs, and Connor Lofin's been warming up for a long time.
Yeah, he has.
By the time he gets in, he's going to already have thrown 100 pitches.
Yeah. Pitch inside the Cruz. Yeah, he has. I think at some point you got to be like, I'm good.
He's getting a whole bullpen session out there.
Pitch outside the Cruz.
Real shorthand approach here, doesn't he? Not a real big windup. I was noticing over the weekend at the Rangers game, Nathan Eovaldi does not have a real big windup. And he kind of shorthands it. But he throws 98 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's power. That's just pure power.
Well, Cruz will draw the walk. We'll bring up Bryce Cooper again.
You're trying to tell him to call this game here. This is the last bat.
Is it?
Yeah, I guess time-wise.
Bryce turns on that one. And was it foul?
Yeah, Coach Knowles just gave the cutoff signal. Apparently, maybe they're going to try to get this second game started before the weather comes in.
If I'm Bryce, I'm swinging for the fences on this one.
Yeah.
What do you got to lose at this point? Pitch in the dirt.
Here we go. Serve the pizza. Come on.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, that was it. Way out in front of that one. That's
I really started to appreciate like Shohei Ohtani, where he turns that front knee and holds.
Right.
And then goes into the pitch. Just right now, he needs one of those. Just turn that front knee. Wait for it a little bit.
Yeah, that's hard. I mean, the pitching we saw last week, and then come see this, and it's hard to just sit back and wait on that thing long enough.
I almost expect it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be the last at bat of the game. Looks like we're cleaning up the dugout. A little bit of weather's possibly coming in.
Bryce, miss on that one.
One more at bat, looks like.
That's it. That'll do it.
All right, everyone. We'll see you on Friday.
Yes, sir.
In Littlefield. Should be a good game.
Yes, sir.